Yeah, it's game time. I'm jumping from the baseline. Nothing ever given. Best believe I'ma take.
Paul Williams, another big win, 2 for 2 on the weekend. Must be pleased with that road trip.
Oh yeah, I mean, whenever you could get 2 for 2 on a road trip like this, when you're playing the best team in the league, you know what I'm saying, like Newcastle, I mean, you guys still take care of business on a hungry team like this tonight. It's wonderful, you know what I'm saying, but we still have a lot of business to take care of. This is just a little part of the puzzle that we got to keep on putting together, but it was a great job by everybody contributed.
So got to keep on keeping on next week for Sheffield at Pavilions.
Yep, another tough game, but hungry. And then Sheffield, and then the next day at Cheshire, so 2 hungry teams. We can be happy tomorrow, celebrate, but back to work on Monday, so just enjoying it right now though.
Playing a lot of familiar teams, Newcastle last night, obviously Sheffield again on Saturdays. Does it help to know the opposition a bit?
Yeah. I think that was probably the best part, that we just played Newcastle just last week, you know what I'm saying? We're really familiar with them. So I think when we play them the week after that'll help us a lot, you know what I'm saying? Knowing that when you take time to make a month or somebody that we're away from an opponent, you kind of forget certain guys and their tendencies, but you know what I'm saying? When you just played them a week ago, it's fresh in your mind. So especially if we just played Sheffield, even though they dropped a player and they added Ryan Patton. I played with Ryan Patton, a very good player, so I think we've got to be aware of him. But you know what I'm saying, Sheffield was a very good team that we can't sleep on at all.
Great weekend. Obviously yesterday was a fantastic win for us and just kept the focus today, so I'm really impressed with the guys.
Any particular standout performances from the players tonight?
I think we just great team effort really. Obviously Paul's been fantastic all weekend. He's dominated inside, so Paul Williams definitely stand out, but everybody's contributed and done a fantastic job as well. I mean, Jamal Williams came in and gave great minutes yesterday, so I'm pleased with everybody.
What are you doing this week that you weren't doing last week that's turning the losses into wins?
Just focus, not making poor mistakes. We made a few today, but obviously the game was kind of won and people started to relax a little bit, but I understand that. Just focus and playing tougher, so no, I'm pretty pleased.
Good job, Jamal.
Yeah, good job.
Okay, so big win again, 2 for 2 over the weekend. Must be pleased with the road trip.
Yeah, that's what we set out to do this weekend, to come out and get 2 big wins. Finally got over the hump and beat Newcastle. It should give us a lot of confidence going into the trophy finals, playing them in a couple of weeks.
Yeah, that big trophy final is coming up. How do you feel about that? Are the team confident, nervous?
Yeah, very confident. I think last night showed that we can compete with those guys, and we played a well-rounded game, and we just have to do the same.
And tonight, any Raiders players stand out for you?
No, we just played together well as a team today. We was focused and we just played together well.
Okay, so coach of Durham Wildcats, got to be a bit disappointed with the loss tonight.
I'm disappointed with our record. We've only won 2 games, our first BBL season. I thought first half we didn't compete. I thought we talked very good in the half-time break, and I thought we played much better in the second half. Who can be disappointed losing to a team of this quality when you consider that last night, they're only the second team this year to beat the Newcastle Eagles. It is a really tough league for new teams that come into the BBL, so I'm not disappointed. I know we can play better. It's a matter of how I get out of the guys.
And being a new team in the BBL, is it tough coming up against established sides like the Raiders and the Eagles?
Well, I'm told by people who are experts on these things in terms of sort of followed the BBL for years. There's very few first-year teams done particularly well in the BBL. Maybe only the exception was Merger's Tigers, but obviously when they first came in they had a budget, and bearing in mind that mine's pretty much a student team, and with all the student games we're playing as well as this, we must be approaching 50 games now, and to lose this many games is not easy to keep the team together, but actually the character in the second half was pretty good tonight.
Bearing in mind your team is based on students, do you think you're overachieving at the moment?
No, we can play better. I mean, last few games I've only really had one American who's played well. That's a tough call. The other 2 are trying to find their form again, but what I am pleased about is some of the English kids are playing really well.
And what's your aim for the second season, to establish yourself a bit more?
Well, I think it's all about recruiting. It's all about how do we take our model, make it work, how do we fit it in with the requirements of Durham University, who's one of our principal partners, and at the same time delivering to our other principal partner, Durham County Council. So we've got a pretty solid base. A lot of things have gone good this year. I just need a more consistent performance.
And would you be looking to recruit more from, say, North America?
Well, at the moment nobody's quite sure what the regulations are going to be regarding eligibility next year. further debates on that coming up in March. Can't really do anything until that's over, but also we don't open up our scholarships until the end of March anyway.
Okay, thank you very much. Cheers.